This is Mike, NoStressMike.com. What I want to talk about is, I've talked about it before, attitude. And the thing is, my videos mostly are based on my experiences, and some of it's my thoughts, what I think. Either I'm just thinking at it with no experience, just thinking about it, or my thoughts based on my experiences. Now, what that has to do with attitude is what I share. I get the results I get to get these experiences. That's why really most of my experiences are good experiences. And it's hard to understand how they're good experiences when some of this stuff is really not too nice. It's really ugly. But I get a good experience out of it. Now, why is that? That's with the attitude. That's where the attitude comes in. I don't expect everybody to agree with me. That's not the point of making my videos. The idea is to make you think. And to make you think, the reason to make you think, because I want you to make decisions to better your life. I want you to change your attitude to something that is more, well, so you can prosper. That's really what it's all about. Because I prosper, it allows me to not carry around, I was going to say carry around crosses. I got a lot of crosses to bear, just like everybody does. But I use those crosses as a learning tool instead of putting hate inside of me. I got a lot to be hateful about. And I say, you hear the stories and stuff that I've talked about. So there's a lot there that I could really be whining. I could be complaining. I could be doing a lot of things. But I choose to prosper. And prosper not only means money. I'll tell you, I know the majority of the people have more money than I do. So it's not money that has anything to do with it. And I share this stuff so you can see that my value system, what I put value on, is different. And different than most people. And that gives me the ability to experience more, because I can experience it with an open mind instead of having it being cluttered with hate or bad things. You notice when Obama was president, I didn't say too much because, like I say, there was really nothing I could do. I was more amazed than anything. And the thing is, there was just so much corruption, that I couldn't understand how people went along with all this stuff. I mean, I'm not talking about just the public, you people. I'm not talking about you people. I'm talking about the people that surround them. And it's in the legal system, the representatives, everything to do with the government. They through the years, they've planted more and more. I call them non-Americans, because, like I say, to me, a true American isn't going to be bought off with benefits, bought off with protection and stuff like that. Because true Americans, they do that for themselves. True Americans don't really spend more than they should. That's why you hear me talk about personal responsibility and morals. And you notice nobody talks about it. You never hear about it in the government. Government sure doesn't talk about it. It doesn't talk about it in the school system. They'll try to use personal responsibility you need to, like in China, they tried to use personal responsibility. They tried to use personal responsibility on me in China. Okay, I'm not taking that personal responsibility to obey the laws and do as I'm told. Okay? And the reason was the government isn't, what did I say? The Almighty. You hear me talk about my God. I'm a servant to my God. And like I say, that and the United States Constitution was based on the same mindset that my God puts out. And so, in other words, if you don't share the thinking of my God and this type of stuff, the Constitution means little. As a matter of fact, the Constitution stops you from doing a lot of things. That's why Obama did so much against the Constitution. He studied the Constitution, but not as a way of life, because he was trying to study it to figure out how he could destroy it. And the Constitution is very simple, and it's not that complicated, and it's all based on, you hear me talk about strong individuals coming together to do impossible tasks. And what makes them strong? They take personal responsibility and they have morals. Without that, the Constitution doesn't work. Your attitude means a lot. That's why you don't hear me talk about dumb things. There's a lot of dumb things that the politicians do. I don't go into each one of these things because we know it's wrong already. I keep my attitude more open, and I make judgments, yes, but it just helps me to focus on the future better, and helps me focus on what I can do, and not what the government can do to me or for me. That's not what this whole thing is about. And so the thing is, I've noticed the attitude, especially after these few videos I've put up here lately, it's bringing out the bad attitude in people. And I wish I didn't. With a good attitude, we can do anything. There's nothing we can't do if we have a good attitude, the right attitude. Now, if you want to do things like going against the Constitution, and you call that a good attitude, that's what I'm talking about. Your attitude's messed up. That's why you need the personal responsibility and the morals working together. And but anyway, it does kind of. I don't feed hatred. I don't go along with it, and I don't give it anything to stir it up. Now, when hatred gets in my way, I try to calm the situation, calm the thinking, get more realistic on what it is, and get people to see it as what it is. And when your hatred or your bad attitude gets in the way, you're not going to see things. So that's why you got to stay clear, stay focused, and focus on prospering. When you prosper, then that helps me to prosper. That's what the whole idea is about. It's not taking something from you. It's strong individuals coming together. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.